And everywhere the communist hammer and sickle was proudly waved, which is no surprise. The Communist Party of America was a co-sponsor of the event, along, of course, with billionaires overseas. So, yes, this entire movement is backed and cheered on by celebs, media figures, billion-dollar organizations, politicians, and our global adversaries. The No Kings protest popped up across the country this Saturday. It's the only place where a man in a dress can scream, "My body, my choice," next to a Hamas supporter who would gladly trade him for 3 cows. There were hippies, Marxists, Hamas lovers, Antifa thugs, shrieking geriatrics, and assorted pervs playing dress-up. So what got all of them there? Well, money. At heart, these anti-capitalists still get out of bed for a buck. According to a Fox Digital report, this grassroots movement is actually backed by 500 groups with a combined $3 billion in revenue. George Soros' pet project, the political advocacy group Indivisible, took the lead. But also behind the protest was a network of radical socialist and communist organizations funded by an American commie tech tycoon living in China, which means those grassroots are as organic as that thing on Maxine Waters' head. Not very. But still, after all the dancing hippos and aging singers have gone home, Trump is still president, and Biden and Harris are still not. And even those protesters know Trump didn't inherit the throne. He became only the second president to serve non-consecutive terms. But it's not about being right, it's about being seen. And what did you see? 3 groups: celebs, politicians, and the crazies they egg on. From the first group, a has-been actor has to look down 10 times at recipe cards to give what was supposed to be a 30-second heartfelt speech. I mean, how can this be happening?
How can this be happening? Look at the power of the No Kings National Uprising. Look at the power of the No Kings National Uprising. Afraid of Trump? Please. No, they should be more afraid of us.
Man. This guy is so dumb, he got brain damage from playing a boxer. Of course, you had Tim Walz pledging his undying love to his core constituents, Somali scam artists.
I will add a special thank you and a special acknowledgement that we will never leave the side of our Somali Minnesotans. Here's our pledge to you. Our Somali Minnesotans, your great-grandchildren will still be here when that orange clown is in the dustbin of history. You will be here.
Well, you will be here. That's great news. I guess your great-grandchildren will still be learning the alphabet. But I know what you really want, the required montage of future MS Now anchors.
No death camps on American soil.
No cats?
No death camps. So they can shove it up their little tussies and smoke it.
It's a takeover. It's a takeover. A hostile government takeover.
Sacrifice yourself, attack, put your white supremacy back.
We are resistance grannies. We're tearing off their fannies.
Of course, there was violence. In L.A., protesters hurled rocks at cops and tried to breach the gate of a jail. One sprayed a federal building with a message that advocated killing ICE officers. In Portland, they broke through ICE facility gates and burned American flags. And everywhere the communist hammer and sickle was proudly waved, which is no surprise. The Communist Party of America was a co-sponsor of the event, along, of course, with billionaires overseas. So, yes, this entire movement is backed and cheered on by celebs, media figures, billion-dollar organizations, politicians, and our global adversaries. But somehow this protest is the little guy fighting the king? Right. Here's the truth. Life in this country is so good that its resident goofballs can don costumes and scream about it being the worst country ever. Sorry, there are no kings here, but there are elites who support democracy only when they win. And when they lose, they throw a tantrum and dress it up as revolution and hope nobody notices the billion-dollar machine behind it. And when that doesn't work, they throw rocks from the ample supply located within their own heads.
Bruh, they love him. Amen.
Trump, Trump, thank you. Trump, Trump, thank you. Trump, Trump, thank you. Trump, Trump, thank you. Trump, Trump, thank you.
Mr. President, thank you so much. The best president of the United States by far in history. We love you, Mr. President.
Bruh, they love him. Amen.
Trump, Trump, thank you. Trump, Trump, thank you.